as well.
Mm-hmm.
New favorite.
So mixture of mozzarella and action.
Yes.
Yeah, I think shredded mozzarella is a lot of weekly with the rest. Should have done everything. Yeah, the rest of my chips is very open. Like, build your own pizza sourdough bases. That's all they should be. Got a lot of punch in it. Yeah, I didn't realise it was down this time. Where's my phone go to? Finish the thing. Can you stand on the back here? Right behind the food? You come over there. Do you think I could cover those bits? Like put slabs above the...
Machinery? Yeah.
I quite like it open.
Yeah, try it like it.
Yeah.
Right, I've done it. I've managed to take pictures of all of the cats in the house, even though none of them are in the house. It's alright.
All of the cats.
When I got home, I came in through the back door and they kind of all ran out, so I was like, it's alright, they can go out for a bit. They kind of look after each other and they always come back in one piece. But it makes Rachel extremely nervous when they go outside.
Oh, bad.
She's sleeping at work tonight and she texts me saying, oh, how are all the cats doing? And I've got to send pictures of all of them so that she knows that they're safe. Otherwise,
Doesn't want kids, yeah?
no.
Football kids, most maternal woman.
Yeah. Yeah, bless her, she's a bit broken, that one, but...
Oh, can you have my beer, Tom?
It's all good. I managed to take pictures of 3 of them. I went outside about half an hour ago, and three of them came into the house. So I managed to get pictures of them. But just now, I sent her pictures of them once, but it wasn't good enough. She was just like, "Where are the other 2?" It's like, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Just went outside and I walked around the block 3 times making cat noises, and then I turned. What was that?
Waiting for your cats to show up.
Oh yeah, I just went around making, because they've all got different noises, so I kind of went around making the noises of this particular cat, and then I saw it, and then she ran off under a car somewhere. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I turned around, and the other one that I was looking for was standing right behind me. I was like, fuck. So she's alright, so I picked her up and then went back in the house. Yeah. And then as I walked back in the house, the other one that I was trying to catch ran in with me. I was like, oh, fucking result.
Amazing.
So I took pictures of both of them and then opened the door and let them back out and then sent the pictures to Rachel. I was like, yeah, they're all fine indoors, chilling.
Everyone's alive.
Like, if only these cats knew what I did for them.
They never do. They're ungrateful little bastards, but that's why we love them.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. They're usually all bitches, but every now and again one of them will come to you and just show you like ridiculous amounts of affection, and it's like, where did all this come from? Like, it's like the cat's like, I do appreciate you. I'm just a cunt. It's fine.
I appreciate you on my time.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you got to be feeling it.
Are they all girls then?
No, two of them are boys. So, but the two boys, one of them is the eldest, and he's like, he doesn't go outside. All he wants to do is just sit down all day. He's like a veteran cat. He's done. And the other one is the youngest cat, and he's completely deaf.
Aww.
So it's like the oldest and the youngest are both men, but one of them's an old man and can't do anything, and the other one's so young but very different because he can't hear, so they all get a bit confused over his behaviour.
Yeah, they don't know why he doesn't run away from the Hoover, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you get the Hoover out and you go into town on it, and then he just lays there, and then you bring the Hoover like an inch next to him, and he's just looking at it like, there is a plastic object. And then if it touches him, he'll kind of bat it with his hand a bit. It's like, fucking hell, he's got some balls. As all the other ones, they will just immediately run out of the room in terror. And then they all look back and they're like, why isn't he scared? Why is he... They're looking at him like, what is the secret? They do, they're so confused. And what's really funny is it's just like, because his behaviour is, like, he's just like a normal cat until he's not. So he can't hear, you know, like if you flush the toilet, it makes a very loud, horrible noise, and most cats are probably like, oh, I'm not going anywhere near that. They probably don't even know what's in it because it makes such a horrible noise. They don't really associate with it. Whereas he came in once while I was having a wee, like put his two front legs up on the bowl, looked into the toilet, and was like, oh, what's this? And then I flushed the toilet. And then he saw the water rushing, but he couldn't hear the horrible noises, so he wasn't scared. So he just jumped up on the bowl and looked into the bowl and started meowing. And now every time you have a wee, he sits there waiting for you to flush the toilet. And then you have to do it a few times in a row, and then he starts batting the water while it's coming down. It's really cute.
Can you get in the bed though?
Yeah. Yeah, no, he does get his head right there, and you're like, mate, and you have to move a bit.
You are interrupting my screen.
It's either going to go on you or the floor at this point.
Sorry, whereabouts are you at the moment?
I'm just in the house in the village. Gonna come on down.
I'll give you a quick tour.
Alright, let me just quickly smoke this, and then I'm ready to go.
Let me just smoke up.
Oh yes, my light is playing up.
Oh look, Tom, we've got an iron gun.
Yeah, there might be a problem with the people.
No, because they don't. Creepers don't blow up, do they, with iron guns?
Iron Golem.
I've got a.
What the hell's my cat doing down there? Come back, you.
Real cat or Minecraft cat?
Oh, the Minecraft cat. Oh, here he is. Hello. Well, they're much better at following you now.
Yeah, they've been quick updating quite a lot.
Yeah, they're always doing little updates. Usually the updates just say we fixed like 100 bugs or something. Every now and again it's like once a year they do a... I think they need to do more, I think, because it's like they do like one big update a year, and the update...
Well, they have like a new mod or a new like...
Yeah.
The new update for June this year, there's going to be an auto crafter.
Alright.
So you can make actual factories where like it produces the components and then crafts them into the thing.
Fucking hell. Oh wow. I mean, that will get kids a lot more interested in the technical side of it, because, you know, Dominic ain't going to be building any of that nonsense. Like, he does not have the patience to work that out. Like.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still like it's just the final stage. Like, it's still quite technical.
Yeah.
It's just that at the end of it, instead of you then going to the crafting table and making the fireworks from paper and gunpowder, it's like the paper and gunpowder goes into the machine and it makes fireworks for you.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
But you still have to like make everything that makes the paper and gunpowder, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool, though.
While you're over there, are you able to like chop down one of those spruce trees, please? Do I need to come in?
I'm doing nothing at the moment.
Was that meowing? Was that in your game or was that a real cat?
That's in the game, yeah.
How many did you say you have now? How many cats?
What, in real life?
Yeah,
6.
that's a lot of cats. You have a clouder.
Is that what it's called?
It's called clouder.
Alright. Yeah.
Group of cats. Clouder.
It's amazing how different they all are and how they have their little social structure.
Yeah.
It's like usually when a new one comes in, they get absolutely bullied, and then there's kind of this tense nonsense for a couple of months. Whereas, like, we adopted one recently, came in, and it's really she's like terrified of people. Like, we've had her for like 2 or 3 months now, and me and Rachel have just about managed to touch her for about a split second, and then she just runs off in terror. You cannot make contact with this cat, but all of the other cats immediately accepted her.
Aww.
And there's been no fighting at all, and it's just really odd, because the one that came in before is still having beef with all of them, whereas this new one is just like immediately just in the group with no issue at all.
Yeah.
It's just weird, you know, it's weird how they've just trusted her. Like, you know, we bring other ones in and they're like, oh no, they can sense the intentions. It's odd. It's like they know that this cat is terrified of people, so they're like, that's alright, we'll look after you.
We'll look after you. They're alright, really.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just really odd. Like, yeah, it's like after like 2 months, she'll now, like, when you're in bed, she'll get on the bed where your feet are and lay with you. But then if you go to touch her, she'll just run off immediately. Cannot. It's too quick. Yeah, she was living in so there's a charity near Horsham, and it's like this big country farmhouse, and they kind of rescue cats, but they've got a barn, and there was just like 20 cats living in squalor in this barn, basically. And it's like, she was in there, and like the fur around her tail and her bum area is still matted, and kind of there's like dried shit all in her hair, but we can't touch her, let alone clean her. So she's just constantly walking around with a load of dry shit all over her tail, and there's not much we can do about it.
Yeah, until she gets more used to you guys.
Yeah, no, we can't do anything about it. It's like, she's alright, she's not got an infection or anything. But yeah, she was living in shit, which is why she's terrified of people. But why she's so good with cats, because she was just in a barn with 20 other cats. Got that bit down. But you know, people cannot do people.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah. I'm heading there now.
Yes. Yeah, let's do this. Whoa. Boom, blim, blim. Blim, blim, blim.
You do something like this. This is horrible. Do something like that.
Why is it horrible?
It's like, I'm not slow. No, the birds are fine, get on the ground. Okay, so the bird eyes will keep on going.
Whereabouts are you?
Meet you under the iron farm.
Under the iron farm. Bloody hell, that's a lot of iron. Blocks and blocks and
Yeah, take whatever you want.
Earn! Wow, yeah, that's a nice looking building on the coast there.
So this is our trading village.
Oh, nice. Looks like a lifeboat centre. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Right, so we got something like this.
Oh, wow. This is nuts.
You see how this space is unoccupied?
What turn? Yeah.
And if you just pull the lever on that left side. Now what I need you to do is patiently wait here and not go anywhere while looking at the left hand. Is that good?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back in a sec. Stay right there. The lever over the left hand side.
Yeah.
So boring. It's just like all the time.
Pretty bad.
Ah.
There's a brewing cat over there.
Don't go from there. No, get back to the left there. Rose, get that back. Don't go to the left side. Imagine you're patiently waiting for there to be a village with a trade over its left hand, yeah?
Yes.
It will take less than 1 minute from here.
Oh, it's gone all twinkly.
Ah. Ah. Can you hear? Stand in front of it. Ah.
Hey, bro.
No, we've got library.
Ha
So yeah, basically you can fill it up using the levers, and if you don't like the trays, merge them with a flint and steel so then the better prices, and then you pull the lever and you get another one.
Oh, nice.
You can't just pull the lever, it takes a second person to do something else, which I will now show you. If you follow me.
Ah. Ah.
So you see the mine cart that's heading back there.
Yeah.
You have to want to do the same. You follow me? So this is foreshadowing. Basically, our mine cart will come back here. Punch you on the rows. The mine cart comes back. It slots in there. You have to wait a bit for a villager to get in. But when a villager does get in, you push this button to send the mine cart back to multiply the next slot.
Right.
But because of when I say that simulation distance, you have to get in a boat and chase the mine cart. So that it's
Okay.
simulated so that it goes in there.
Right. Or do they just get in there and buns off
They
it?
click through and get in. I'm going to go and put down another lecture. Can you do that for a second?
Yeah.
And hopefully someone will get in the mine cart.
Oh, yeah.
Someone got in?
Yeah.
I don't press the button just yet.
He is a farmer, though. Is that gonna be bad?
That will change when he gets there.
I can change, damn it.
No, I'm in charge. I go back to school. I'm going to be a librarian. We're not quite finished yet because there's only one little bit of decorating on the actual layer itself as well. So there's a lot of floating. Okay, hit the button and then chase the minecart back to the boat.
The button, oh, okay.
There's the villager shut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then get back in your boat and chase the minecart back to the trading group.
Nice. I see you. It's like, where am I going? Being transported to a new world. Going to a prison where you will be on till for the rest of your life.
You were born a slave, you will die a slave.
Gung, 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 gung. Yeah, mate.
New library.
That's pretty impressive.
Thank you.
I'm astounded at this nonsense
So
you managed to
my
put together.
difficulty with that, this system.
Really?
Mm.
That's nuts.
I watched videos about how to make fully automated versions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't have a computer science degree, this doesn't make sense. But I can see what the different bits do. So if you just make it, you have to go over here and then press the second button rather than automating the whole thing. It makes it a lot less complicated.
Yeah. I mean, could you upgrade it to do that at a later date if you fancied it?
What I would probably do is design a new one and create it and build a new one somewhere else.
Oh, okay. Cool, mate. Yeah, this is insane.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the next like hour or so, I'm just gonna fill up with lots of like Marines.
Oh, okay.
Like Blurian. Very quickly, but like Blurian.
Like Blarian.
Big Bang Theory is the most funny, unfunny show that's out. It's the best bad show.
Yeah. Watched most of it, I think. I've missed a few episodes here and there, but I've watched most
Most
of
of what's fantasy about is actually going to get through.
it.
That's good from sunrise. Look at that. I've got a fucking feeling it was fuck's sake.
What in the... Oh,
In the mind flash of the president.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing that's like fucking slowing me down.
we have to wait for him to grow up.
Yeah. Because if you drop them in early, they can climb out of the boot.
Oh, okay. Just like real children. Like, stay there. Oh my god, he's climbed out and he's about to die. Quick. Funny, at the gym I used to go to, they had a, in the changing room, there was a bit in the middle of the changing room that was like, imagine four squares, like a square of 4 blocks on Minecraft, like that sort of size, but with multicoloured like rails around it, so it looked like a small multicoloured prison in the middle of the changing room in the gym. So it's like, right, I need to get changed and I don't want my kid to run off and annoy everyone else. I'll put him in the multicoloured prison for a moment and then I used to take Dominic swimming there, just put him in there, and then he got old enough to climb out of it once, and I just turned around and he'd gone. I was just like, fuck's sake! And then he was in one of the lockers. I couldn't find him for a few minutes. I was just like, Dominic, where you gone? And then he just peekabooed out of a fucking locker, and I was like, oh, right. So, right, the prison doesn't work anymore.